happened? Oh. Scared. I can get so much more done with this music. Take a hand here, there. Oh. Does this work? We're stuck. It's live. Damn, BetelGeuse couldn't see yourself. Now you see yourself. Okay, we'll go back over here. No, I haven't seen the pictures yet, dude. Was it in the thing? I'll look at it later. What's up? What? Remember Pee Wee Herman's Big Top Pee Wee? The main dude? New version of a stream? Okay. No, I haven't looked yet. You know, well, when I work on videos, I don't look at anything. God, I can't stop. Can't stop, dude. Trying to use the phone. This, I gotta sign in. Chat. Thank you. Yeah, I was pissed because I wanted to do it all on my microphone, but there's no way I would get it done, so I just have to go back to reverting to just recording when I can. It's like it sucks because like about a month ago my life got so much busier than it already was. So what am I doing? Not because of Epstein, because of like family shit and work shit. There we go, now it's working. I didn't want to listen to the whole soundtrack. Oh, this isn't it? I was going to say, I don't remember that. I will listen to this because it reminds me of it. When I saw Avenged Sevenfold years ago, they came out with the BetelGeuse theme. And then I got drunk and hung out with them backstage at a strip club. On the street. It is different, yeah. VIP. Yeah, they knew about him. Man, like imagine that shit. You know who else I had in there? It was too much though that I was gonna say you reminded me of. You ever see the He-Man movie? Thank you, Amy Decker. The little I'll show you. What the fuck is this? Block cloud? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Yeah, let me show you what I was gonna do. Yeah. Let's find a picture. Bum 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 bum. Alright, you ever see this guy? Ready? I was gonna have video of this guy, but it was just like too much with Bob Maluga Luga Luga. I wanted him in there too. From He-Man. Cause he kind of reminds me of this guy too. I forget his name. You ever see that movie Big Man on Campus with the Hunchback? Bob Maluga Luga Luga. Anybody ever see that? Am I the only one? Have you seen that? I haven't seen him forever, and I saw this guy, and that's what he reminded me of. Oh my, that's a Big Man on Campus. Bob Maluga Luga Luga Luga. Bob Maluga, one Maluga, 3 Lugas. Alright, I'm not trying to listen to theme music, alright, all night. This is a dude playing it. Let's watch. I used to have a double decker. Is that a double decker? I thought it was a triple. I had one of those, you know, obnoxious console ones. It seemed like a good idea when you get it. I was a kid and it had two layers like this, but smaller. It wasn't like this big. Fucked up. Where's the music at? Show me it. Got it? Lost it. Oh. Why do I have so many duck, goose? There it is. Todd.
Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing.
There's no windows in here. What am I talking about tonight? I don't know. He-Man. Affleck. I forget. Yeah. Did someone else? Yeah, the head of the media lab. The Asian dude. I don't know his name. Like E2, Emu. I don't know, something like that. And now they're calling for the president to resign because he did a whatever independent investigation. He had one of those done, and they found him that he signed the fucking thank you sheet for Epstein. Necrophilia. Hey, I started recording this video like the day before yesterday that I put out today. Hit empty search. Yeah, it's gone. See? And then by the time I like finish it, he's resigned 2 days later. This is what I got from it. Now let's look at his org. Got new political notes on the side. They is plural for singular. What? Is he one of those motherfuckers? What? Type it in? Where? Right here?
So why don't you start wearing purple? Why don't you start wearing purple? Start
as saying that if the choice of a sexual goddamn gorilla glue I got a new bag. Goddamn. As saying that if the choice of sexual partner were protected by the Constitution, prostitution. Alright, this is exactly what he said, yeah. Adultery, necrophilia, bestiality, possession of child pornography, and even incest, pedophilia. In public health, compared with the situation today for necrophilia, it might be necessary to ask the next of kin for permission if the descendant's will did not authorize it. Necrophilia would be my second choice for what should be done with my corpse, the first being scientific. Of some use to someone. Besides, I often enjoy rhino something, nasal sex with dead plants. Ha 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 ha. Has no major long term. Man, don't talk about weed. It's like you can't ruin it for me. Humans to prohibit the act or images of it is sheer authoritarian prudery. Necrophilia can't hurt the person who died. Nothing can. So there's no reason to prohibit. Jesus, man. To prohibit the act, let alone... Okay. We're dead, although well preserved. So I was performing... smelling dead plants on them. That was the end of the conversation, but I never forgot the worst bunch of cowards. What? Ah! His face. Kind of reminds me of Jimmy Savile a little bit there, you know? Yeah, basically smelling a flower. I get that. It's like it's an intellectual joke. Because, you know, when you give someone flowers, they're dead pretty much because you cut them, right? Yeah. Oh, was he like exactly 0.6? Check this out. That's freaking me out a little bit. Oh, no. Never mind. I'll still show you. I was working on this. Where everyone was saying it might be Steven Pinker here. This is from the documents. Yeah, it's blurry and shit. Coffin won't fit. And yeah, it's not the right font or anything, but what I did was I actually went through and I found the word pink, because she was talking about something pink in the same format. And I found the ER, and then I found a capital P, and I cut them out and put them together. It fucking fits, man. Pinker fits. Steven spelled wrong, but Pinker fits. Yeah, see, it's like, I cut them out. Okay. So I'm just covering the black thing, and then I put like a white bar behind it. Yeah. But yeah, I cut it out of here. Just wondering. Pinker fits. This motherfucker right here. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you know, like it sucks because like we're stuck so far back, that further back than we should be, with these kind of motherfuckers at the forefront. You know, these kind of people. And I already know science. You know, it's already been proven that science for fucking science for pay. You know. I was just like, I wonder if I could find the word pink in here, so I did. I'll show you. Actually, I was recording, so I might do a sped up. I might take my screen capture and speed it up just to show the process real quick. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I went through here. One here. Yeah, see pink, but you have to do it as text first, so I can find what page it was on. So pink, just the word pink is in here 18 times. Well, yeah. So I was looking for it, and I had to find it because, like, say I go back to the beginning. Now, if I would look at, so, all right, here's the word pink, page number 1. If I look at the document, because it's all kinds of different info in here. This is a magazine article. It wouldn't be the same font. So I think I got to do it again. Hit pink again. I just went to the far back. See, this looks more like a story, so I hit document. Yep, sideways paper. It was like right around here. So I screen captured it. Brought it over to Photoshop. Technically. See? I cut it out. Started working on it there. Oh no, that's the word above it. Never mind. Yeah. Alright, well anyway, so I cut it out here because it was like right in here. Pink. Right here. And I use that P. That pink. So, yeah. Fits. Just an idea I had. This is some weird shit. This is my old band. Shifting of the sun. Damn, man. It sucks this band broke up because of my YouTube channel. Well, that's one of the reasons, and it's dumb, but I say Rob had some prophetic fucking lyrics. Ghetto Boys. This is Gorilla Glue. It's delicious. I don't know. Who is that? I think I heard that bitch. It's weird though, because if people are put in the places and, you know, they probably do scrub a lot of their past. I wish I could take credit for the end there. That was Ed. I was just playing rhythm. But I play keyboard and guitar on it, so. Ed's an amazing guitar player. Yeah. Well, he's been on the island. He's been on the Lolita Express. There's pictures of Epstein right here looking at me. And just picture him on the Lolita Express, not with Epstein, but just picture scientists and shit on the plane. The only thing is his name isn't spelled PH. That could be a common mistake or shit. What? Well, I know. Maybe somebody did it on purpose, or maybe it is originally spelled PH. I don't fucking know. Maybe he changed it the other way. Whoa. The burning sun. Maybe she was homeschooled. Larry David? What about Larry David? I used to love Curry Enthusiasm. I need to shave. Like a little bit. I'm getting kind of fuzzy. I'm feeling like fucking Bob Maluka right here. Growing out my nose and stuff. Well, you know, a lot of these fucking... I'm not sure. Is she... I don't know who she is. Some kind of politic lady or something, right? Is it like a bitch one? Or is it like a cool one? I used to fucking crack up watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, man. Because it's like shit that I think like most people want to do. Because you don't want to get stuck in these awkward situations in public and stuff. It's like, I go to Walmart or something, like, trying to look for people I know that I don't feel like stopping and talking to them for a second, you know? What's up? It's like, I gotta hide down this aisle over here. I'm gonna get stuck talking for fucking 10 minutes over here, you know? What iceberg did I hit? I did too. Like, my friends all like Seinfeld growing up. I never liked it. And Ed told me about Curb. And like, I watched it. I'm like, it's fucking hilarious. Crack up all the damn time. I got a tickle on my anus. He goes on a date, he's got like a tickle on his anus, and he has to go to the doctors and shit. I don't know, just dumb. Papa got a brand new bag. Yes, it did. Yeah, it's crazy. I know people were saying like, I haven't seen one arrest since and listen, I get it. I'm not the fucking authorities though. I don't know how that shit works. I don't even know if they can, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, how it's gonna play out, or what can happen. All I know is, like, you know, I'm interested in the whole case and shit and how fucked up it was, you know, and doing what I can. Huh? Even it was written by... True, that's true. Yeah. So... Well, see, I can say, well, I haven't seen any arrests either, but I see a lot of people fucking getting their, you know, life ruined. Losing, like, really good jobs and all this money and shit, and, you know, having to start out... Like, what kind of life you gonna have? You have to live in the shadows now. Nice. I hope it doesn't cost a lot to send it. Yes, metapsychosis. I was gonna do a video on that, like right before all this Epstein shit. I think, like, I had the article saved and shit. Yeah. And wasn't like wasn't Mueller like Attorney General or some shit like that? Somebody told me that. I don't know. Shit, I can't even stake out my house barely. You know, like I try to. Maybe because I can't find her. I don't know. Like if I get somebody to come visit, like a subscriber or something, and it's not just chicks. Like that dude, we have just one dude. I don't know if he still comes in here, Brandon. I snuck out of my house. I had to sneak out of my house to go smoke a joint with him. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be fucking grounded if I get caught. I couldn't even enjoy myself. I'm looking at my phone every 2 seconds, like she's gonna wake up and call me. Like, where the fuck do you go? I got me a specials tattoo somewhere over here. Plus, I'm fat with a hernia, arthritis. I'm not gonna climb. We need, like, you know, somebody that like works out and shit. I have a drone though. I'm gonna need a better one for that. Shit, that's like, I've never even been to California. On the opposite side of the country. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you don't like it? How you like it now? I don't know though, cause I fucking I heard about the violence as yeah. I used to be in a ska punk band. Yeah, I love playing it. That's what I grew up playing. Kind of more in the vein of, like, you know, Operation Ivy. So not a lot of ska, but definitely ska, you know. Kind of rancid-ish. Now, we were booked by 2003 in California at the Anarchy Library. I think it was in LA. And somewhere up north in Petaluma, I don't remember what it was called. We only made it to Vegas because we got in a car accident. Well, we were in a van. We got in a van accident. We had no money. Shows were getting canceled and shit. Is it number 4? I don't know. It's my first one. Why I oughta. Biting the kisser. I'm sure I would have loved it. I'm sure I would have loved it. What up? There's another SoCal right there for you, Doughboy. Trying to think of who I played with from there. No, J-Rock, but and honestly, like, I don't really feel like. I don't know if I could. I don't really feel like, you know, professional or like I can interview anybody. I could sit and smoke a joint and talk to somebody, you know, and like I couldn't even prepare for it. I wouldn't feel right, you know. It'd feel fake and shit. I couldn't. What's up? What's up, Jeremy? I'd feel fake and shit, you know. Like I could sit and chill. The only person that I've really I did try. I was so curious about Paul Benaki. I did look for his number. I couldn't find it. That was a while ago. I would love to talk to Virginia Jeffrey. The only person that I've talked to, and maybe he'll come on my other channel, we might do that, I don't know, is Nathan Forrest Winters, that Victor Salva. He's Victor Salva's victim. And he's got a documentary coming out, so, you know, and I talk to him periodically, just, you know, messages and stuff, so I told him he's welcome to. And I told him the same thing. I was like, I'm not really, like, you know, I'm really nothing formal, man. Smoke a J and chill. But yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit. I just don't feel like, I don't know. I feel like more like I'd rather them tell me stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but see, that's not fair to everybody else either. But then, you know, if somebody didn't want to, like, you know, I understand that too. There's a few more names. I can't think of any right now, but there's a few names, yeah. There's Al, I think it's something Flowers, I think. Her and her sister in Ohio. There's, I don't know. I can't think of all their damn names. There's like 6 Jane Does. Yolanda. Yeah, there's a few names. Yeah. I'd like to play guitar more too, but I need to get that fucking keyboard working. I'm pissed off. Thought I had it today. I didn't know if you press function and a bunch of the F numbered keys, you fuck some shit up. I think that's what I did. Because I didn't know what I was doing. I think I pressed every key twice with combinations. Yeah. Alien artifact. Nice. Interview, Doughboy. No, I don't think so. Because like all I do is look into you know, public information. It's just a matter of connecting it and stuff and digging deep and shit, you know. But it's all public, not like insider info or anything. Plus, they're all old and like ragged now. But I don't know, they like they would get their hands dirty. Yes, we have. Dan Doughboy, let me look for something real quick. Just I'm not gonna play it. I might play a little teeny snippet. Let me see if I can find this. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, dude. Oh, that's not it. Oh shit. Got a blast with the past. Yeah, like 2-3 years ago. That's what I'm looking for. This is the Vibrators. You like the vibrators, Victoria? I do. Not like the sex toys, but the band. I played with them a bunch of times. Nice guys. All right, hold on. Right in the stinker. This is our friend Modeferito. I got to meet him one time. This is before we met him, I think. Yeah. My first fucking interview.
We were, but then...
It's 2017.
Yeah, we're
I'm
live
button.
now.
Are we live streaming?
Where is it?
Just
Hold on.
started live
Damn, man. It
right
feels like
now,
yesterday, too.
Hey, make sure LTV sees it, Dan.
Oh, wrong one.
But
Yeah. Double always talking shit about LTV back then. Not talking shit,
That
talking
guy with
shit,
the stick
but...
can come harass us.
No, I wasn't on there
face
yet.
stick,
Who?
man.
The stick?
Hold on. My kids were and my girlfriend, getting in my way like always. Not getting in my way. All right, I wasn't a white rabbit first. It was Easter. In my defense, I was Easter Bunny. See, April 15th. I was Easter Bunny. I had a bag of
my daughter
eggs.
singing every time.
Why is it pausing in his face?
No, not you. No, not that.
I was dancing. I love when kids just start singing and no one's paying attention to them. Like, they don't think anybody is or whatever. They're just singing because they love to sing. So I love that,
Who wrote
The
this?
kids do.
I'm so high,
All right. So you guys see this shit on my screen?
just like now.
Yep.
That dude.
Things better for everyone.
So Brian, you're saying the Jesuit faction?
Let's talk about the
Or
sea shit
some
today.
friends, and he was like, "Oh, you're a fucking shill. You're disinfo."
See, this shit's been going on forever, man.
You lost me at Seaman. David Seaman.
Fucking dude.
I had offered him like a place to.
Lift
Like-
the Veil with Nathan Stoltman. It's a YouTube
I
channel.
am.
I think he has a
Birthday, but
Whatever, yeah. So it's been over 2 years. That's 2.5 years ago.
I'll look it up. I'll see what the deal is. Where are you in Canada?
Look at that. Look at that.
No, I'm not in Canada. I just
Little
heard
beard.
the story on the radio.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
I'm in South Carolina, like Jamie.
Yes, he is.
Oh shit! Do you guys have mad gay butt sex sessions?
Not at that
We met
point.
each other.
Oh, we did. And never mind. I lied.
This week.
Well, yeah, but do you still have gay butt sex sessions?
Yeah. From
Yeah,
3
like
hours
you said,
away.
really brief. That was really
we got to keep this video 100. We got to bring up.
So yeah. What happened to that guy? I don't know, he got busy, man. He's got a bunch of kids. It's like 6 kids. I went to his house once last year. He does that though. He'll come back and forth, like, because he disappeared for a little while before too. But yeah, he's a nice guy. I got drunk as shit at his house from like 2 shots. What? So yeah, that's when it all began. It's about when it all began. Man, was I the first fucking white rabbit? I didn't mean to be. What, bunny ears? No, I was being an asshole. It was like 3 a.m, and I had to hurry up before I went to sleep. I had a bag of eggs. I had to go hide in the backyard for my kids to wake up and the Easter Bunny come. So I put the Easter Bunny ears on. I'm like, I'm the fucking Easter Bunny. I got a bag of eggs, Hello. That's before everyone started talking about white rabbits and shit. That was like 6 months before that. I mean, I don't have a problem with them, Personally, I don't have a problem with them. I don't really have a problem with anybody, though. That's doing similar shit, I guess. Kind of disappeared for a while, though. I had 2 bunnies, and they shit everywhere, but it wasn't bad, because they're little, like, Cocoa Puffs everywhere. Don't eat them, though. And my rabbit was kind of gay. He wasn't really gay, but he would force himself on his brother, my sister's rabbit, Robert Smith. because she loved The Cure. My rabbit was named Skull and Bones. What are you asking me that shit for? What do you think it is? I think they fuck each other and set up plans to rule the world. Or, you know, whack each other off. Yeah, it's weird. It's all weird. I don't know. Oh, you talking about jerking in a coffin? Is that what they do? It's dominance. My rabbits were a secret society. Well, I guess it was just my rabbit, Peter Cottonmouth, and my sister's rabbit was Robert Smith. They were brothers. My rabbit, Peter Cottonmouth, would hump Robert Smith. I gave him away. I didn't want to have a rapist in the house. Yeah, whacking each other off. Is that what they do? Suck each other off and shit. And then Dick Cheney comes over and bends him all over. Dominance. Well, talking about my rabbits. Neutered. Stay away from me. Yeah, sub to Diogo. Sub to Doughboy. Who the fuck else is in here? Sub to everybody. Sub to each other. Homes for rabbits. I'm not gonna eat a bunny. They're too cute. And I'm just not gonna think about all the meat I do eat. Only meat I eat. Beef, chicken, pork. I don't eat any other meat. Freaks me out. I'll eat a cow. I'll eat the fuck out of a cow. It's so delicious. I'll eat a big old steak, big old cheeseburger. But you know, is it hypocritical I couldn't kill it myself? No, because I admit it. I couldn't kill an animal myself. I couldn't be a part of any of that process. And if it was up to me, I would be vegetarian. Because I couldn't do it. Because I get it in a package or already cooked. It's not a cow. It's a steak. I don't think about it. So, you know. I was a vegetarian for 5 years, but I was a drug addict too. And then when I checked in the methadone clinic, for some reason I started eating meat. I guess I was sick of starving myself because it's not like when I was a healthy vegetarian, I was poor, you know. Hungry enough. My bunnies weren't aggressive. They just turded a lot. But that's what I'm saying though. If it was left up to me, if I didn't, you know, get it that way, I couldn't do it. If it was the end of the world, I'd be eating fucking nuts and berries, and I might eat some stank ass fish just to live, because I think I could fucking punch a fish in the face just for looking stupid or something, you know, just to live. But I wouldn't enjoy it. I wouldn't even enjoy the taste because fish is stank. Yeah, I just don't think about it. Is it bad? Well, I don't think about it. I'm just being honest, you know. I can't eat veal. I tried to a long time ago, even before like I was a vegetarian as a teenager, and I just thought about it. And I can't eat deer either, just because Bambi, and I don't like the taste. Well, I mean, I never really worked with him. I just, you know, he'll ask me. I did a video a while ago. He hopped in once. Didn't he hop in once with you and me? But he never like hung out like all the time anyway. I say I can cut you a salad. We'll make a salad. We'll make some lettuce. Yeah, I thought so. I was really stoned. Speaking of which, Gorilla Glue in the house. Oh fuck! Am I out of papers? BetelGeuse. Did I grab the wrong papers? Am I out of papers? No, I don't think I'm out. I would have noticed. Oh no, salad is good. Like I can dig a good salad, like a chef salad. It's gonna be eating it though, doesn't it? Well, no, I respect that. I mean, shit. At least you can do what you gotta do. You know. I don't see anything wrong with that. I just couldn't personally do it. You know. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all hypnotization, you know? I don't believe I've eaten tortured baby lambs now. And if I knew anything about it, you know, then I wouldn't eat it. Could be an old lamb. No, I mean, I'm just saying, I just don't think about it. Don't get a breast. I'm getting hungry. Is that bad? Not for tortured baby lambs, but maybe a lamb chop, like an old one, an old lamb. Now I'm breaking my heart. Oh, it's fine with me. Believe me, if I'm fucking hungry, I ain't thinking about that. I'm thinking like, God damn, it's delicious. But I couldn't do it to like a baby animal. Gotta be an old lamb, yep. Or maybe like an asshole lamb. Beating up all the other lambs, you know? I thought it was cow. That's what you know. I thought beef was cow. I mean veal. That was baby cow, my bad. You probably could. Easy. Good night. I gotta find out if I have papers. I hope I'm not. Oh. Okay, that's what. Yeah, I didn't know anything about baby veals. That's what I'm saying. I mean, baby lambs. Oh, I do appreciate the food I have. I very much do. You know, and like, it's deer? No, I thought it was cow. Now we're saying it's 3 different animals. Is it just like a baby animal? I don't know. Some gummy bears. What? Alright, I gotta see if I have papers. I gotta go grab papers or a... Oh. I grabbed the wrong ones, that's why. Oh, I know. Well, I know plants are alive and they communicate and all that. You know, it's I don't know if it's an unfortunate thing in the universe. Things eat other things. Whether it's plant, you know, it's still a living thing. Because we have to have life, you know, to live, I guess. I can't, like, I can't stand it in, well, saying it this way sounds like nature's outside of us. It's not. You know, we're just as much a part of nature, but like animal shows with like the lion gets the, I can't watch that shit. But shit, go eat. I understand. I can't watch it though. Well, how do I mean, it's life. It all comes from the you know, it's everything's energy and alive. Everything's conscious. Plants are conscious too. Everything's consciousness. So, it's all part of the same consciousness. It's life, you know? It's part of this unnameable patterning system that goes on. Yeah, I am a light year behind in the chat. Yeah, and where's well, big things. What had that poem now? I don't remember. I don't know. Is it an energy? Yeah, I guess so. It's an emotion, and emotion is energy and motion, so yeah, it is an energy. I'm 132, fucking whatever this is. Native American. So I want to be American. Native this land. Whatever. And that was all connected at one point, supposedly. All I know is everything wiggles and moves. The mountains move. They're waves. Everything's waves, even mountains, and they just move a lot slower, and we're not around, you know, because our perception of what we call time is a lot different than the perception of time of a mountain. Damn right. Did I drink all that? I did. Well, we're not much different than plants. Have you ever had a kid? And have you ever cut an umbilical cord? Or, you know, a tomato off a tomato plant, a cucumber? You have to pull it from the cord. We start off as a little bean. We grow out, progressively complicate ourselves outward, just as a plant. And when, you know, and isn't it odd that the things that are the most healthy for us remind me of body parts, you know? I had a perfect fucking squash that looked like a nutsack. Perfect nutsack. Beans, fucking the bean. Where's D at? Little beans, yeah. Look like little ears, or, you know. Oh yeah, you can talk to the trees. You don't feel like people, if you don't care, people call you crazy, but honestly, it's like liberating, insane, you know? Not that they talk back, but they do. They communicate back to us, you know? Smoking them too. I don't, well, it's not really, see, it's looking at things at a different point of view. Not saying, there's me and there's a tree. We're mutually inclusive. that tree is my lung. Because it doesn't exist with, lungs don't exist without plants. Or humans don't exist without plants or trees, So it's part of us. Like, we both can't be here if it weren't for each other. Or some kind of living thing, breathing or living off its energy and vice versa. Yeah, and that's why if you have a garden and you talk to it, not all nutsacks are the same, no. This squash was a perfect nutsack, though. All the phallic-looking things, in nature, sausages that grow off a tree, bananas, human beings, yeah, exactly. Have you ever seen like the inside of like the baby development? It's a bean. It looks like a little lima bean. And then in order to, we come out of the womb, we grow out of the earth, we come out of the womb, and then you cut the umbilical cord, or the vine. Vein and vine is almost the same fucking word. Isn't that dendrophiliac, I think? A tree fucker? Better than a necrophiliac. Go fuck a tree, dude. I don't mind. As long as the tree's cool with it. I want with some sap. It's only confusing because it's so simple, and we're taught to ignore like the more obvious stuff. Well, then look at it. Then I can look at it that way too, but it would be like we are the universe observing itself, because the outside doesn't exist without an observer of some kind. Like there's not just, for instance, sound. There's no sound out there. There's waves. They don't become sound until it relates to like an eardrum. It doesn't, there's no sound outside of something with ears. It doesn't exist. There's waves. So it takes an observer with a nervous system, and eyes create light. There's no light until it hits something with an eye. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's amazing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just a different way of looking at it. And if you can actually look at it that way, you can actually feel the way you experience life. Slightly different. And in my experience, a lot better. What's a good thing? It's a good thing that it takes an observer to create, our external reality. It is an upside down world, but the thing is, it's been so out of balance. Yeah, the tree falls. That is a good answer. Because does it make a noise? No. It only makes noise if someone's around, or some kind of animal or creature's around with ears and eardrums of some sort, or a mechanical reproduction of an ear, a tape recorder, or something of that sort is there. Without that to relate, there's no sound. There's waves in the air. So we turn it into sound. I'm just saying sound doesn't exist outside things with ears. Now I'm saying that's a good thing because everything's waves, wiggles and waves. Or wavicles, particles, and waves, wavicles, because it can be observed both ways, because there's not one way of looking at it, as always. Yeah, well, you see it in the ocean. Mountains are the same way. We're just not around for billions of years, or however long it takes to see them moving like that, but imagine if we were. Time would look differently to us. We'd be used to it, and because we're used to it, I do live by it. Yeah, I do live by the ocean. Look at the way a cat moves. It's like waves. With the shoulders and all that shit. A Spanish woman brought the sun. Well, Victoria, that's what she said. Yes, she did. Doing the ocean? I don't want a fucking shark bite my dick off. You can see him in certain ways, yeah. Have you ever look at a light and just kind of like, not intentionally cross your eyes, but let them just, let them go slightly out of focus a little bit? And you'll start to see a pattern of energy. I'm not making fun of you, but do you not know me? That's like my go-to. Come on now. I'm making fun with you is more like it. If you look at a light and just kind of like let your eyes go out of focus. Yeah, no, I don't mean it. It's just the way I am. Yeah, I don't mean to disrespect. Innuendo. You'll see patterns. Just like, and they're moving. They're constantly moving, just waving. Kind of looks like the flower of life. Yeah, shrooms, acid too, but shrooms better for me. Yeah, it's not weird. I see, I know what you mean. I see it too, Victoria. And I've come to the point where I don't even have to close my eyes, sometimes sporadically throughout the day. Mine's kind of more like goldish though, but I've seen other colors. It's weird. It's like almost like translucent colors, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't really get it. It's just kind of cool. Depends on where you're going. Who's waving where? Corn does have ears. Incandescent. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's strange. It's not like I understand it or anything, I enjoy this cool stuff happening, but clavicle placement. I love cats and dogs, but yeah, cats. I watch my cat and I'm just like, damn, this thing's like a fucking born hunter. It's out there killing lizards and stuff, and I feel bad for the lizard, but that's in a cat's nature, And if it doesn't get the little things, then guess what comes to get them? Snakes. And we have copperheads and water moccasins around here. I don't need that shit in my yard. We got dogs too, But my cat brought in a snake like a month ago. A live snake. Brought her in the house. Brought it in the house. How are photons of mass? What? You know what's crazy? What we call matter. It's a concept. We're mostly empty space. If you would zoom in enough. What? Give a pig a pancake. If he's a smart pig, he'll want syrup, yeah. And butter if he's smarter, but... What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. I've always been more of a dog person because I've always had them, but I've always had cats usually too, except for the last few years. But we recently got one again to help because we're getting all these mice in the house. Matter. Thank you. Matter actually is derived from a word called Maya in Sanskrit, which means illusion. The word matter is derived from the word illusion, well, a word that means illusion. It's a concept of something solid, something still, But if you zoom in on any part of yourself, it's not like that. It just, there's different layers, and it's mostly empty space. So in that way, we're airy nothing. You just have to look through it's just so much shit's in perspective. I don't know how to explain to do that though, but nothing's still. No, nothing. Not anything. Everything's moving constantly. every little what? My hands are right here. Got a lighter on one and a J in the other. You'd hear it. I think if you zoom in far enough, then perhaps you'll come. If you zoom in from a microscope, you could come eventually back down upon yourself from up there, from within. I don't know. That doesn't make sense at all. My cat thinks he's a dog. She thinks she's a dog, but she grew up with 2 dogs. So the weird thing is, my last cat kind of thought he was a dog. His name was Mike. I miss Mike. He was a cool cat. And I'm not just saying it. He was a cool cat. He was actually a cat too. Made it even cooler. This is gonna block my video, I think. They don't want you to play Hank 3. China, here I come. They have a dog restaurant in China. Yeah, I've heard some shit about that. It's fucked up. I mean, we're not used to it. Like I can't say something. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, what can I say when I eat cows and shit like that? I know that's a different step, and I could never do it. But I can see how some people would say maybe it's hypocritical, Fish shop. They got all kinds of nasty shit. They eat little octopuses. Like next to the salad bar at the what's it called? Osaka. It's Chinese and Japanese. I can tell the difference in the food. What? A goat's face? We were on tour, and I don't know if we were in Vegas or somewhere around Phoenix or something. No, I think it was Vegas. We were drunk, walking down the strip, and broke. And I was a vegetarian at this point, ironically. And I was going through opiate withdrawals, and I was shit-faced. So, I was trying to make up because I felt like shit. So I, you got drunk for free for gambling. So, and we found this place, and it had like 50-cent tacos. I was like, oh fuck yeah! And it had cow brains on the menu. Gross. So I got 2 veggie tacos. About this big. Little tiny. It's like a fucking chip, like a soft chip. What a chip. Yeah, you're right. There are deep connections. What chat? This chat? Shit, I don't know. I'm not a zombie. That's fucking disgusting, but I've heard of that. That's from that movie, Funny Farm. Chevy Chase. He eats all those mountain oysters. I don't know. I just remember seeing that on the menu. Well, it didn't say that. It said like some Spanish word, but nobody told me that's what it meant. I could have been tricked and not even fucking known it, man. I think I might have killed somebody if they made me eat a brain. I don't think I have. I think there's someone in here named that. I don't even know what it is. I don't know if I could eat blood pudding. I don't think I could, unless somebody tricked me. I'd feel like fucking the golden child. What are fava beans anyway? I know they're from that movie. This is all gross. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Beef tongue. Yeah. I only eat the fucking like ass and legs or whatever they give you. I don't know what you eat because I don't pay attention. I don't eat ass. Okay, don't get me wrong. But they have like a Boston butt. I'll eat a Boston butt. think all are, Rich. I'm not an ass eater. I'm a Boston butt eater, okay? I don't want nothing to do with buttholes. It's not my thing. Well, I don't know, like, because I was an atheist my whole life up until a few years ago, you know, so I didn't feel like anything, like I had morals and stuff, but I will say we are living in a fucking crazy world now. Everything's like a million times over what it used to be, so, you know, but, yeah. I did like a fucking flip, I know that. Well, it's who, you know, who gives you the perception of it, whatever, because everything can be twisted, so yeah, I know what you mean. I might eat no liver. None. Yeah. Proto cooperation detective. But yeah, everything is a lot different than it was like just a few years ago, I feel like, too, you know? So I can see why. I mean, I think a lot of people are that way now, though. They're just fucking insane. You just say shit, just like, I think everyone's angry. And a lot of people don't know why. And they don't know how to deal with that emotion. They just, I think they have this little feeling in the back of their head like things ain't the way they're supposed to be. Like I always had, you know? Butt cheeks. It is twisted, I know. I don't even know half what you said. Ooh. Yeah, it is. But, you know, as human beings, we have to experience these different emotions to know the other ones and everything. So the way I deal with them now is I know it's not going to be forever. It, you know, and it comes and it goes. Because that's the thing we're always trying to get out of, things we don't like, you know? Like, guys and girls, I guess, hold back tears and stuff. You can't cry, but it's healthy. You know, it's, if you hold it in, then you get blocks in you, and that's what, you know, that's where problems come, so. I know better than most. Oh yeah, after I had my quote awakening, you know, and I was basically off drugs. I would, you know, it was after Joe was born and all this. Then I went through all my shit, like, you know, the family and stuff. But I would just like I would just bust out in tears out of nowhere. I wasn't even sure why. It was like blocked emotions that I held back, you know? But it had to come out. Everything had to come out. Because, you know, in a way, I'm not saying, I don't mean the literal way that we look at it, but in a way being reborn, you know? Like, top of the rasa, clean slate, or letting the ego die. Well, it doesn't really die because it's not even like real. So I guess realizing what it is. I don't know. Maybe. I've never been to Latin America. Is that a place? Was it like Mexico or something? Eating that trash can. What? Ah. Some kind of South American something. How about this? Let's just do this, everybody. Let's breathe and just... We're not gonna worry tonight. We're not gonna worry about all this shit, you know? You rookie. I guess my problem with when I was an atheist was words created false icons and idols in my head that I didn't believe in these things. And when I realized that everything, you know, above us, we can't conceive. And how do you conceive an inconceivable? You have to put it in terms of a metaphor. So you say, you know, instead of just God the Father, I took it to mean this big giant cloud guy in the sky or something, and it blocked me from seeing. It's a metaphor, like a father, you know. And that when I realized that, now people say it, and I just know that we're alive and I'm conscious. I don't know what that is. I know that my heart beats and I have a pulse and everything's a pattern and everything's conscious. And maybe that's what people call God. I don't know. But I know there has to be somebody around to experience anything for there to be anything. So what's that? You know? Well, another problem is words. Because we're always worried about trying to explain it, you know, and we can't with words. You can experience it, but you can't put it in words. It's impossible. I've tried, you know, I try it. Every time you try, you get tongue-tied, like, because our language is set up as a dualistic language, and it really can't express that kind of oneness and labels and all that. Consciousness is contagious. What? Stay away, I'm contagious. Words don't go there, and it would take forever. Well, see, why you gotta use a pronoun? Why you gotta use a pronoun? I just say it's consciousness, and I don't have to label it with a pronoun. I think if he's everything, then you know, it's everything. And I don't even want to use he. I just want to say, I don't even want to say anything. I don't feel like I have to, really, you know? I don't have to. I just know I'm alive and everything's amazing. And even when it's bad, what is life? What is the universe? What is going on? Imagine there being nothing at all. We can't, but I'm trying to imagine that. Like, what is this going on that's been going on and going on? We never stop and think. Because you really can't explain it. Well, that's a human, that's part of our programming. Of course I'm high. But this is what I really think, though, you know? And what I think is, I don't know. I'm just good at it, Victoria. If I think about it, I don't know. So I don't think. I just let it come out. I speak from the heart. And I'm not trying to think about what I'm going to say. Whatever I feel comes out. There's no blocking it. That's why I don't like to prepare for anything. It's more natural and it's more from the heart. You know, the sacred heart, right? There's a Moa band too. Exactly. We don't know shit, and we don't need to explain it. We don't need to explain it. It's just like lost in a maze. I'm lost and amazed. I'm amazed because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Think about that. That's why bullshit like going to work every day and, you know, having to pay bills. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, we don't even know what we're doing. Flying around. I mean, some people say we're not flying around, but whatever. Yeah, I think of it as ways to explain us human beings. Just we. I am. It's just we. And either way you look at it, it is a perfect, like, you know, an example of how to live and treat other people. You know, not judge people. I mean, I think just treat people how you want to be treated. If everybody would do that, yeah, everything's gotten corrupted. You know. Everything. Every whatchamacallums. Can't think of the word. Institution. Every institution. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm tongue-tied. It's an hour and 17 minutes. I still got a little bit of Ninja Turtle ice cream, some whipped cream, and some chocolate syrup. So which lucky lady's coming up now? She's just sleeping. She's sleeping. So sneak in and be quiet, all right? Just fucking leave. Maybe. All right, I love you guys. Hey, don't sweat the small stuff. You know, enjoy the little things and forget about it. It's great advice. I love you guys, and, you know, just breathe. Because you're going to breathe anyway. You don't have